Backward it goes. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Gets good distance on it. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Pedri. Oh, they can break here. Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's picked it up out wide. Good take, and is he in? Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Araujo. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Gavi. Timber. Gavi. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but...
Decent chance! And he thumps it clear. Ødegaard. Trossard takes a shot! That's another chance! He's scored! Arsenal are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice. Ødegaard. Gavi. And here's Rafinha. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Gavi. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ødegaard. Now Trossard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Trossard. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé. And it's Balde. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Ødegaard with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, terrible mistake. And he's running through, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona go into the lead. Now it's Gavi. Saliba. Eze.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's Rashford! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's played through for him, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Arsenal give... And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Pedri. Oh, that was vital.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No way through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Yamal, Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Out for a throw. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri. De Jong.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through. But that has not gone well. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. There's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Timber is offering some sort of an apology there. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zubimendi. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. And they've got a throw. De Jong. Nicely aimed pass. And it's De Jong. Looking for options for movement. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Madueke. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Madueke. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Madueke. Zubimendi. He's having a go! They just took too long getting forward.
Rice simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. It's Gavi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Zubimendi. Martinelli. And the finish! Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Jong. Pedri. Gavi. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Rice. Added Subimendi. And here's Eze. Out to the left it goes. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. And here's Pedri. Pedri driving forward. Pedri!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Balde proves too strong. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's going up front in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence. De Jong. So we've reached the hour mark. Good ball, good take. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
De Jong. And here's Gavi. Oh, sweet feet. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Yamal. This looks promising. He is through here. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Saka! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Rice.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Great chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Dani Olmo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Saka.
Ødegaard.
Saka.
He is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Rice.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rashford, and he's managed to get free. De Jong, and it's Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. Saliba, and the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zubimendi. Madueke picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. And here's Martinelli. Eze. And he's lost Eze! It's bounced back off the post. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He's found a way through. Goes long and straight. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a threatening ball. Rashford. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now the breakaway. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rashford. And here's Yamal. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now this could be a chance. Zubimendi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zubimendi. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Timber.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha. Madueke. Well timed, excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well measured. He's on it, can he get away? This looks promising. Rashford! That's a half-decent try.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He is through here. And here's Eze. Can he get onto this? Pedri, nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Eze. And here's Martinelli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Chance here to counter. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Rashford. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Eze, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's intervened well there. And it's Timber. De Jong. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now there's and the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
A probing pass, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's in on goal. Martinelli. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gavi. He can run onto that. Now it's Rafinha. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Martinelli. It's run loose here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri, spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gavi puts his foot on the gas. No, again there's no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Gavi. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
Oh, he's missed it.
Dorsal 7.
Not the best spot
Cambio de
kick I've ever
jugadores.
seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Rice pokes it out wide. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
10.
changes on
El
both
dorsal
sides,
11.
actually.
Serán sustituidos por
And it's
el
Lopez.
dorsal 28. El
Threads
dorsal
one in.
16. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the shot! No mistake! Right back in the game!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dani Olmo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Dani Olmo was in no mood for any of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That has not gone well. Merino. De Jong tries making a foray down the right. And that is a little undercooked.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. 5 minutes to add. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Koundé gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. He's looking wide.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
And it's De Jong. Now it's Yamal.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eze. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Rashford. He's in a great position here. Now it's Gavi. He's found a way through. He's free, he has got space.
Oh, that's nice.
He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Rashford with the short one.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing.
Eze! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Eze goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's the keeper's ball. And that's been won straight back. It's played through for him. And he cuts out the supply. Now who's going to be first to this? Eze. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's in space and looking for options. Crosses it in here. And that's the keeper's ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Rafinha. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. And here's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Timber. And that has put paid to that. And here's Rafinha. Rice.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Aim forwards. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward, and he's in on goal. It's Rashford! And it's hit the woodwork and out! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. And it's De Jong. Rashford. Gavi. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Deftly out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gavi. Played with finesse. Lovely bit of skill. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Gavi. Yamal. Gavi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rafinha! Oh, it's come off the upright.
And it's De Jong. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now it's Martinelli.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gavi. Pedri. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri.
And here's the chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Gavi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Eze! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gabriel. And it's Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Now it's Eze. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por
Now this could be a chance.
El dorsal 7, el
White
dorsal
gets
20,
into some space.
el dorsal 16, el dorsal 29. Se va a
That's
realizar
gone
un
loose.
cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lopez. Fernandez. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Odegaard. Oh, good spread. Saka. Aims beyond the defence. There. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Arsenal go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Calafiori. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Saka. In by Saka. And it's claimed by the keeper. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Trossard. And that will be the final act. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to...
He's had a shot! Well, now, oh, what has happened here? And again! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Pedri. Eze does well to get it back. Aims beyond the defence.
And the shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction...
Face to face with... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Rafinha.
Oh, well played, well played.
Koundé. Yamal.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gavi. He's looking wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's cut it out. Balde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Martinelli.
He's got away with one there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rashford. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. He can run onto that. He is just caressing the ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
He rises!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now this could be a chance. And here's Saka. That's very neat. Eze, who's set up one goal so far. That is good strength.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha.
He's got away.
Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Gavi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Saka. Takes the shot! Loose. That's another chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No, that is pretty much the end of that. He's on it, can he get away? Saka. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. Lovely feet. And it's Gavi. And here's Rashford. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take the lead. Arsenal finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be up.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Martinelli. Eze.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Gavi. Tries to play it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rashford is onto this. And here's Yamal. And it's De Jong. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Gavi. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
Saka.
Eze. Timber. Oh, that's well spotted. Gavi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Timber. Martinelli. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard. And it's Eze. And he plays one through. It's a promising position.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Gavi looking understandably energised after his goal. Eze. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's onside. Odegaard. Rice. And here's Eze. Oh, that is a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal
Arsenal
6
get themselves into the lead.
serán sustituidos.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
El dorsal 20.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now...
Decent chance!
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Trossard's cross. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. So what can they make of this? Couldn't squeeze it through. Calafiori going full tilt down the left. Trossard receives it in a wide position.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had it taken off him. Trossard. Waneri is in a really good position out wide. That's good play. Trossard, and it's made its way to him. And it's Waneri. Araujo. Rafinha. And Araujo. Dani Olmo. Lovely, now then. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender.
Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Barcelona finding their passes. And this is Lewandowski. This might... And he shoots! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened.
And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedro Porro is offering a wry smile there.
De Jong. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal.
He is through here. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rashford, who's short, tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Yamal going full steam down the flank.
Yamal.
Real chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely, now then. Xavi Simons, and the counter is on. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Rafinha.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Johnson receives it in a wide position. Bissouma. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gavi, who has set up 2 goals. Great ball if he can get there, and he's certainly onside here. And he welcomes it in. Maddison. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Oh, this is a very good one. It's Rashford! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Tottenham playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi Simons.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Porro. Araujo. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Barcelona are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Barcelona lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the game has already resumed here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal trying to keep this in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bissouma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Maddison. Maddison. Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rashford. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gavi. Now there's a shot at goal! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Tell, and it's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Joao Palhinha. Played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafinha. Oh, well measured. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Tell. This looks promising. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal gets into a good position. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's been cut out, well played. Rashford. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Tell. Tell, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal picks it up out wide, and he's onside. Maddison into the last quarter of an hour. Tell. De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super fine. Richarlison, that's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ferran Torres. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's bustling through here. Pass is just off target. Pedro Porro. Sarr. And it's Kudus. Colomwani. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's a really well-measured ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they... to win. A great performance.